Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about dinners, meals, food in Poland in general. So it breaks down to three meals, pretty much like everywhere else. They've got śniadanie which is breakfast, obiad at lunch, and kolacja as dinner. The difference is kind of where it falls in time and what they have. So typically for breakfast, a Polish family will end up having something like, bread and butter with like sliced deli meat, maybe tomatoes, some cheese. The cheeses kind of vary. Um, Mostly, you see a lot of Gouda here, Adamski, um, or soft cheeses, which is, kind of like it's almost like ricotta, but it's much drier than a ricotta, and it's used as a spread. Um, Now it's where we get to be a little different. Lunchtime, śniadanie, which is actually the largest meal of the day. Um, One thing that's a little different in Poland is that if they have an 8-hour workday, they don't get a lunch break. There's a couple 15-minute breaks here and there throughout the day, but nobody stops for like an hour for lunch, like they do in the U.S. or England or something like this. um, and so at about 3:30 ish in the afternoon, they have a really normal sized good meal, and this meal could be um, all kinds of different things, but most it's the biggest meal of the day. So you'll see things like cutlet or stews like bigos or something like this, but it's going to be a big meal. Um, and then the last meal of the day is kolacja, which tends to be something small again. You might get a couple of sausages. You might get pasztet and bread, but it's or salad. But typically, it's going to be something pretty light. Now, if you're traveling to Poland, especially as a foreigner, this can be a little strange. You're not going to go out to breakfast uh, really at any like kind of diner type place where they're going to have eggs and bacon and this kind of stuff. Sure, you can hit McDonald's, grab yourself a McMuffin, and go from there, but that's just doesn't exist. Like the big traditional like English American style breakfast, it just isn't around. Lunchtime, sure, you can go for lunch. Most places will open up at 11 o'clock in the morning, if they're like a lunch type place. You'll see places that are called like a bar mlecznia. So bar here is not the same as it is in the English speaking world. Typically the English speaking world, if you see a bar, there's no food, it's just alcohol. Here it's the exact opposite. There's no alcohol, there's just food. And they're probably your cheapest option. To get a good meal. What makes them really unique is that they typically have a smaller menu. It changes each day, and it's kind of like you go in, you get a home cooked meal, and it's really the lowest price. The only downfall, hope you got your Polish skills up a little bit because most of these places they don't speak English. Um, but you can get some really good quality foods there. And they're typically open from like 11 until 6 p.m., 1800. Um, then dinner time, your options get really limited. Um, Once again, you're not going to find the fancy restaurant open. A lot of them are only open until 1800. Um, and every once in a while you will find a nice restaurant that's open till say 8 o'clock, 2000. But the majority close at 1800. So like the other night, Anya and I were going to go out to dinner in Gniezno, and there was really one restaurant other than like a pizzeria or something like that, that are open up later. But like late evening dining in the smaller cities just doesn't exist. And in the larger cities, you're still limited. You probably cut your restaurants by 60, 70% as to what's open, say after 7 o'clock p.m. You'll see a lot of kebab shops open. You'll see Chinese food places open, pizzerias, that kind of stuff. But as far as fine dining, yeah, plan on doing that in the afternoon. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be posting up another video soon. And look forward to having you back here on the channel. Make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe. Would really help me out huge. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to giving you guys an update on the Aero Clock soon. I finally got some lubricant, and we'll be getting that back up. All right, guys, have a good one.